Rob Turner, and I have 2 sons in LSM. So the rite of passage, I did 2 of them. The first one I did was with Brandon, my 6th grader. And the rite of passage was very exciting because it was going through adolescence. And it's an interesting time for him. He's 12, he's in 6th grade. You know, the hormones are starting to kick in, growth spurts, and it's a really interesting time. And so I didn't know what was going to happen with the rites of passages. So I went to the website that was provided, you gave us the information, did the training videos, and it made it super easy, which is something I appreciate. There's a little introductory video, what was going to happen. And one of the options that they had presented, which I really appreciated, was these cards. And I went through and printed out some cards. And what was interesting about that is you could choose not to look at them. So there's cards for myself and cards for Brandon. And I didn't look at the cards. Obviously he didn't either. And so we did that as a little bit of a game. We would go through and we would open the cards at the same time. And we did that over the number of times that we met. And so I would open it up and be just as surprised what we're going to do. And going through adolescence, it was a step-by-step guide. They had the questions in there that you would ask your student and get feedback there. And then it also gave a great opportunity for the parent, or myself in this case, to talk to Brandon and tell him about my experience, what it was like going through adolescence when I was at that same age, some of the experiences. And a lot of questions came out of it. The most important part that came out of it, that I was totally blessed and amazed by, is he said, I want to continue to do this. We should make our own cards. And so that connection that happened between Brandon and myself was something I wouldn't trade for the world, because at this point we were connected. We had one-on-one time, which is always challenging in a family with more than one child in general. So we had one-on-one time, and it's something that we both want to continue. And so we would look forward to our time together. And so I would get out of the car and say, you ready? Yeah, let's go, is what Brandon would say. It was just a phenomenal experience and an easy process. I think the rite of passage, what I like about it in terms of helping others who have a 6th grader, is it takes you through the process. Because quite honestly, I didn't know what to expect. And when you have a 6th grader, you don't always know what to say, how to start a conversation, or at least I didn't. And so how it helps is it takes you almost, figuratively, takes you by the hand and walks you through it, providing you all the material you need. They give you the encouragement up front, provide the materials. And so it's a painless process, if you will. And they take you gently into subjects, adolescence, bodies changing. And what I do like about it as well is even though they provide a large amount of material, you can sort of pick and choose what's appropriate for your child. And so they make it as easy as possible to open that communication between your child and yourself. At the end of the day, I think it establishes a new level of relationships, and they couldn't have done it in a way that makes it easier than it is. So the people who put together the Ropes series did a phenomenal job, in my opinion.